Yes, it's been a while. Live showed up on your stream. Hi, Hope Gamer. Anyways, I was saying the public pools, when a lot of people get in there, that chlorine opens up your pores. And so you got like mucus and stuff coming out of your pores. And so imagine like 100 to 200 people in a public pool, and you've got everybody's pores opening up, mucus is coming out, snot's coming out of their nose, and all the different lotions and makeups, and then you got people that pee in there, and then all that foamy stuff you see sometimes that's like built up. You know, have you ever seen that? That foamy stuff is not chemicals cleaning the pool. That is actually all that nastiness accumulated in that area. I know we don't really swim in public pools, but still, it's kind of gross. We're just out cruising around today, y'all. I got my oldest son with me today. Hi. I hope all you guys are doing well. We're just cruising around in our neighborhood on a golf cart. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. We had a little bit of rain earlier, but it's really nice out. It's like 91 degrees here, but we got a little bit of a breeze and we got some cloud coverage, so it's not too bad. You know, you can let off gas just a little bit. Well, please do going around this curve. Thank you for subbing. I really appreciate that. So I don't know if you guys celebrate the 4th of July, but if you do, y'all have any plans? Y'all cooking out? Y'all going somewhere to watch fireworks? What y'all's plans for the 4th? We got plans to go over to my aunt's house, and where they shoot the fireworks is just like right across the street from her house over our lake. So we're going to be going there and just kind of hanging out and snacking on some good stuff.
You want to go pull in someone's yard like they do us?
No, let's not say we did. To roll down by the water. We don't abide by yield signs or stop signs. We just breeze right on through them.
That's right.
There's nothing coming. They just cleared that off. That did have a whole bunch of trees, but we had some really bad flood waters that came through here, and it took out, like, we had water that come all the way up through here, and our canoe, or our neighbor's, what was it, his kayak or his canoe? I can't remember, but anyways, it was caught up on a tree over here, and our canoe always washes down the pond, because we have a pond behind our house that's fed by the creek, and the creek feeds the lake, and we're fixing to go to the lake where we put our boats in here in our neighborhood. See, there's our boat ramp, and that's fed by our yeah, I don't have the key.
Did we ever get one?
We can get in there, yes, but I don't have the key. Let's ride up to the front of the neighborhood. We can show you guys the lake. Yesterday, my youngest son, this is actually my youngest son's golf cart. His daddy got it for him, and he had me out riding around yesterday, and he took a curve a little too quick, and I thought I was going to flip over, but we didn't, thank goodness. And then he asked me, he goes, "Did you crap your pants, Mom?" Except he didn't put it that nicely, but I was like, yeah, almost, because he scared the dickens out of me. And he said, "I know you did." And it was kind of funny. My youngest son, he's autistic and epileptic, but he's, you know, I guess he's considered a high functioning, pretty much. Yeah, he's like a 1, or more or less like a 2, I guess. He's probably like a 2. But he's still able to do some things for himself. He doesn't have to have, you know, the tablet or anything to be able to talk. He can talk. He's actually quite brilliant at some things. And he's extremely funny. I mean, he is one of the funniest people I've ever known in my life. He makes me laugh on a daily. So, but he didn't really feel like getting out today. He's reading, and he loves to read. And that boy, I mean, he reads daily. He can lay or sit for all day long and all night long just reading. And I didn't think he would ever be a reader, because when he was at school, he hated that. Like, he just hated it. But now he reads all the time, like every single day. He'll be so quiet in his room, and I'll be wanting to know how he's doing, and I'll be like, "Christian, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'll be like, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm reading." And he tells me that almost every day. So I get on his nerves a little bit checking on him, but I have to check on him, you know, not only because he's autistic, but his epilepsy. He's got the worst kind of seizures that there are, which is the grand mal seizures. But we've got him on some pretty good medicine. I wish he didn't have to take medicine daily, but he does. And he eats gummies as well, so those help. And since he started the gummies, we don't give it to him all the time. Maybe like once every 2 weeks, sometimes twice, sometimes once a week. But they really have made a difference in his life. And so, and I don't give him a whole one. I only give him like a half of one. But it really does help. So maybe it doesn't help everybody, but it helps my son. So I'm really grateful for those things. So we're just going toward our lake, which is like right across the street from our subdivision. My husband's still out working. So I've got most of the laundry done for the day. My dinner's already cooked, so I don't have to worry about that no more. Do you guys see those clouds? It really helps with this heat here in Texas. So, look at that.
Probably the closest we can get.
No, you can drive all the way across.
All the way across.
Yeah, I see people all the time cross from the subdivision across the way. They just scoot across the road and come on into our subdivision. They just cross the road. See, the lake's over here. Here, back in 2019, there was a Category 5 tornado that came across our lake and came into our subdivision, and it almost completely destroyed our little town. We live in a small town, but we'll just shoot across to Miss Margie's. Yeah, we'll shoot across and go to Miss Margie's. Like, go down that way.
There's a better way.
No, it's not.
Over there. If we
You
go
want
around.
to? Okay, if you want to do that, that'd be okay. Look, we're getting out on the highway, y'all. We're hillbillying it today. Yep, we are hillbillying it. We went straight across that road. Go this way here. lots of people from this neighborhood come to our neighborhood, and people from our neighborhood always comes over to this neighborhood. So it's just a little zigzag, and there you are. Sometimes it's pretty nice living on the lake. We like to fish, although I've not been fishing in a little while. Drive on the grass, baby. They're going to tear these storage buildings down. It is closed off. That's why I just wanted you to go to Miss Margie. But we can cut through Miss Margie's yard if you want. Just cut through Miss Margie's yard. It doesn't matter. She don't care. Brian, quit being a scaredy cat. Go through here. Stay where. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. It's only illegal if you get caught, huh?
That's right.
That's right. It's only illegal if you get caught.
You're hearing it.
Well, they don't know where we are exactly, so it doesn't really matter. So this is our lake. We used to come down here and go fishing. That over there, you can barely see it, but that right there is like a really big bridge. And it kind of connects us from our small town over here to another small town that you can drive through past all those trees there. We almost live like on an island, but not quite. We can say we live like on a half island, because you can get off of it halfway, and if there wasn't those things, then like the bridge over there, if we didn't have that bridge and we didn't have the bridges that are down that way, then we wouldn't be able to, you know, go that way. We'd have to go, oh, there's a car coming. We might want to go so we don't get in trouble. But anyways, this is our lake. But anyways, that tornado that I was telling you guys about, it came out across over here, and it messed up the subdivision that's over there, and it destroyed quite a bit in this subdivision. Let's go. In this subdivision, it had to be, almost everybody had to rebuild in here in this subdivision. It was really sad because we had people that were like some really bad stuff that happened. So we had people that were like thrown in trees, and we had families that, you know, passed, and it was like extremely terrible. One of the worst things ever for our little town. But we were okay, thank goodness. Go out to Miss Margie's yard if you want.
That looked weird.
Would it look weird? Why would that look weird?
Someone's yard.
Would you calm down with this gas? You're scaring me. Where are we going now? Big holes. Brian, you really do need to calm down with the gas. Seriously. I'm fixing to make you stop and let me drive. You're going to bust the bottom out from underneath the golf cart. It's not a damn four-wheeler. No, it's not. Drive around that way. Why are you stopping? There's nothing coming. Just go through it. I don't like stop signs. So this neighborhood, that's a new house that was put up. I'm trying to remember all the places that got kind of messed up. That one may have had a little bit of damage, but it was okay. Look, who's up there? Some of these houses have been redone. This one right here, it was redone because of the tornado. Those had a little bit of damage.
What's doing?
Alive.
Y'all doing live?
Yeah. This is my husband.
Welcome to my world.
I'm really not in Florida. I live in Texas.
This is better than Florida.
Well, that's my husband. We have our own lawn care service, so.
Yeah, they used to work with me, but they quit.
Well, it's all right. Let's go. See you later. Love ya.
Love you.
We're just out cruising around. Little Brian's trying to tear the bottom out from underneath the golf cart with all these bumps.
What's that? Hang on. What's this thing?
Stop a minute.
I don't know. It's a weird rod thing. Okay.
What? Yeah, we live in Southeast Texas. The humidity here is terrible. When it's like 91, like temperature is 91, we have a real feel of like 102, 103, and it's mostly due to the humidity because we kind of live close to the Gulf. So I don't know if you guys know anything about living on the Gulf or close to the Gulf, but the humidity is just terrible. You can literally step outside sometimes and it'd be like 84 degrees. You step outside and you instantly break out into a sweat. That's how freaking hot and how the humidity just draws sweat out of you. But I don't really like the humidity. I don't mind the heat. I'm an outdoorsy kind of person, but the humidity is terrible. And I've been to Mississippi, and I don't know if you guys know much about Mississippi, but I know the Mississippi humidity is, it's stifling. It can be so stifling. You can't hardly breathe. There's a truck coming. Oh my goodness. Go. Go, 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 go. No, Brian. Oh. Brian, you have seriously got to slow down. I'm starting to get mad about it.
I'll take you home. You're no fun.
I would like to keep this golf cart. I don't want the bottom beat out from underneath it. I'm no fun. Yeah, do you want to tell the people what your person said about you at your job? You don't want to tell them?
I'll just talk about
The guy that does the psychology stuff. You don't want to tell the people? Why not? You want me to tell the people? I can smell rain. And the lake or the water where I showed you guys the boat ramp, it's all back there. All the water is back there too. I'm so glad you guys come to hang out with us on our little golf cart journey here. Did it irritate you?
Yeah.
I did. You're beating the crap out of me in the golf cart. Look at him, y'all. He's mad at me because I told him to slow down. Look at him. He's trying not. Don't be mad at me, Brian. get it, Mama? Alright, guys. We'll get back over here. I'm no fun. I didn't want to be plopped out of the golf cart. But anyways. See, the water comes all back here, too. It's not where the boat ramp is. This is like something that just kind of curves around from the boat ramp area. We have a big culvert up here. I'll show you guys that here in just a second. So all that water that I was showing y'all behind the houses, that's where that big culvert is. Sometimes that thing will be rushing really, really fast. This person over here in our neighborhood still hasn't cut that tree down. But he did have quite a few trees come like leaning over and falling down during that big tornado. I'm going to be going northwest in September. And I got plans to do lives up there. I'm going to be going to Oregon, to Portland actually, and I'll probably see a little bit of Washington. They have a place up there, it's kind of like Stonehenge, and like the Washington-Oregon border. So I'm going to go check that out, and I'll get to show you guys some of that. I don't really know the name of the place, you know, I just know it's something like the Stonehenge, so. Anyways. Well, guys, it was fun hanging out with you, and we're headed home. We're almost there, so I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good evening, morning, night, whatever time it is for y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Why'd I make you mad?